All right, welcome back everyone. This is Julie with Craft with Julie, and we are ready to create our first Christmas layout. And I designed this one around this sticker right here, Dear Santa Claus. I thought it was so cute with a little mailbox, and so I kind of wanted a layout to be more whimsical. You could put Santa photos on it, maybe writing letters to Santa, Christmas morning. A lot of different options for this one, and look how cute this little mailbox is. So cute. So that is kind of where I started with this design. If you were at my crop in September, is that when we had it? I was designing this while everybody else was cropping. So some of you had a sneak peek, and a lot of you actually helped me with it. So thank you, all of those that came over and gave me your opinion and some tips and tricks. And I don't know, you guys are awesome. So thank you for helping me with this layout. So we are going to start by adding some white splatters on the green because we want those to dry. So I have my splatter box. This is just a Close to My Heart shipping box. And I have my green cardstock, and this is the light side because I didn't want it to be too dark. And then I'm just using the gloss white spray, and oh, it always gets it's just paint really. So I'm gonna dip it in there, take the lid off, and I'm just going to add some splatters all over this green page. Okay, and then I'll set this aside to dry. And here's our second one. And I'm just going to go ahead and dip that back in. Now, if you want to spray it, you totally can. For some reason, my nozzle is clogged, and so I need to investigate that a little bit more and see if I can unclog that. So if you have any tips on that, please let me know. So we're just going to splatter today instead of spray. And put that back on and set that aside to dry as well. Okay, now I gotta remember where I set them so I don't lose them. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this first side. I'll set this one over here. And in the instructions, it tells you to go ahead and gut this paper because we want to use it for other projects. It was so cute, but I wanted that edge of the little icons showing all the fun different things. So I'm just going to set that down for now so it can dry for just a little bit longer. And then you'll also need a piece of candy apple cardstock and a little strip of plaid and a strip of that black script paper. And let's see what else we got on this one. And we need a plaid, a script, green, and an icon, and then another script, plaid, and an icon one. Okay. And that will be that section over here. Okay, so looks like it's probably dry enough that we can go ahead and attach these. Okay, so all of these dimensions are in my workshop guide. And my workshop guide is free to anyone that places an order on my website, or if you are one of my VIPs, you should have this in your inbox. Or if you want to use your own supplies and just rather purchase the workshop guide, just message me and I can send it over to you. So a lot of different options. I really enjoy designing. That's like one of my favorite parts of my so-called job, if you want to call this a job. And I really enjoy it. So I love to share my different designs with you guys. Okay, so we're just going to set that in the center and maybe push that down on the edges. Okay, and this page has quite a bit of doodling. So let's go ahead and start with our doodles with our black pen. And I'm just going to draw a doodle line around the edge. I like to add doodles, especially when you just need a little something on the edge. When you're all done with your page and you're just like, oh, I just need something else, try a doodle. I know it's scary to doodle after you have already done your page though. But usually it's exactly what you need. So, oh, I'm going off the edge. Here we go. Just gonna double doodle. And I like to go away from me. I tend to draw better when I'm going away from me. Oh, that was a big one. Okay. Get that straight again so my icons are not upside down. Okay, so let's grab our little pieces and doodle those while we're at it. So these little squares, they just needed a little something as well. And so I added just one doodle line around the edges of these. So let's go ahead and do that. Just going to just do like a square. So these ones are not going to be as wonky. But again, they just needed a little something something. I even did it on these black ones. You can barely see it, but in person, you can tell that it has a little something extra. And this is just the black LePen. Close My Heart also carries a few different colors. I really like the sepia one, which is the brown. That one's a really good one too. But I mainly use the black to add a little doodle. Okay, continue on. Do you guys like doodle lines? Let me know in the comments. I know I do it a lot. I'm part of the Makers with Heart collaboration. If you are not familiar with that, they are a group of Close My Heart makers on YouTube, and we do 2 videos a month, and they say that that's my thing, doodling. So it just kind of made me laugh. I'm like, I guess I do it a lot. I didn't realize, but here we are. So yeah, the Makers with Heart, we release a video starting on the 10th of every month, and then on the 25th we do a mystery envelope challenge. And this month, I'm gonna spill it, we're doing like one sheet wonders. So I have a really fun idea for a one sheet wonder using this paper collection. So if you have some scraps left over, you'll want to pop in and check out that collaboration on the 25th and get some ideas of what to use with your scraps. Okay, all our doodling's done, so we can go ahead and add our candy apple cardstock. And this is about at the 9-inch mark, so right here on the 9, and then it is about 1.5 inches over, if that gives you a good idea of where that's going to go. And then we're going to just kind of lay these out. There we go. I will make them better in just a minute, but I just wanted to lay them where they need to go. Okay, now we have these little strips right here, and underneath here just needed a little something. So I added just 1/4 of a strip of pattern. And I shouldn't do that on my project because it leaves adhesive. But look how nice it just rolls up, and you can swipe that off. This is Close to My Heart's adhesive. I love it. It is refillable. It's brand new. It's a brand new design, and it's a really good one. Okay, so then you have room to do 3x3 photos here, or you could do like 4x6, you know, whatever size you need to do right there, you can. And let's go ahead and add these guys along the side. So I'm going to attach them at like the 1 inch, and then 1 inch down is where I'm starting with that one. I'm going to go ahead and just lay these out. Now on this one I have the black underneath, this one I have on top. You can totally play with it and decide what you like better. And then this one is going to be offset just a little bit from this one. And then this one right here. It's going to be right underneath that black. Okay. So this page would be really good to use up your little scraps on. I think I designed this one second. I can't remember. If you were at the crab, let me know, because it was quite the discussion. I cut the pieces and then I play around with them and then decide, and everybody came over and helped me, and it was a group effort for sure. Okay, so there we go. Now we can add our die cuts. So we have my little mailbox had already popped out, but then there's this red piece that goes on top of it right there. So let's add a little glue to the back. So cute. And then Christmas is on your black as well. So we're going to pop those out and we'll glue those on. And we do have a couple stickers too, so fun. Are you guys liking just the stickers and die cut shapes, or do you like to stamp more on your layouts? Let me know in the comments. I'm a big fan of stickers and die cuts. I like to stamp on cards, but on scrapbook layouts it's more intimidating to me, so I worry that I'm gonna mess up. But sometimes it's just so cute. You have a stamp that's just adorable and you have to use it. Okay. Now we can go ahead and add some glue. I like the liquid glue because you can move it around if you need to a little bit before it dries. Did I spell that right? C-H-R-I. I always get on these videos and worry that I'm going to spell something wrong, which is totally something I would do. So let's see, C-H-R-I-S-T. And then M. A. And S. I mean, I guess I have it right here on the die cut. Okay, I'm going to use some 3D foam to pop up this little guy, this mailbox. I'm just using thin 3D foam so it doesn't add too much bulk. I'm just going to add that right here on the side. And then we have a sticker, this heart right here, and this believe. I love this. I just love the word believe. I don't know, for Christmas time, Oh, where did my, I think my thin 3D foam went flying. Oh, no, it didn't. There it is. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of foam on the back of that. I actually have a Santa tree, and I have just a bunch of Santas and Believe and all, I don't know, it's one of those things. I just love it. A good Santa tree and believing, I don't know, believing in something, I guess. Okay, we have some stars that we're gonna add right here at the top. And then that page is done. All right, now we can do our page number 2. So this page, the little splatters, and we have our icon piece, and here we go. Here's our page number 2. It's pretty much a carbon copy of page number 1. That's how I roll. Let's make sure I get the icon the right direction. There we go. So we'll add a little bit of glue around the edge. If you're not sure how to gut your paper, I did put a little tutorial on my YouTube channel, which is just Craft with Julie, and you can see how to do that if you're not sure. And am I going to run out? Oh, it's just a little finicky. There we go. It's super easy to use with your, or to do with your cutter. Okay, and add that. Again, we're gonna doodle, double doodle. Do you guys know what photos you're gonna put on this page yet? I think, so my kids still write letters to Santa. I know they're getting old, but my youngest still believes, surprisingly, and so I'm just gonna let him continue to believe. Why do that to the poor thing? But he writes a letter to Santa, and we do it after Thanksgiving, like the day after Thanksgiving. That's kind of one of our activities. And my older 2, they just send me a list with links in a text message. Okay. Oh, we have our little squares. So grab those. So if you followed the cutting guide, you will have all these squares that we have left. Will need a doodle. So let's just go ahead and doodle around there. This year we have a surprise for our kids, but I can't say what it is just in case they watch this video. We're going to do something instead of doing gifts this year. So that will be fun. A little surprise for them. As your kids get older, so I'm kind of in that stage where I have an adult child and then I still have a younger elementary age. How do you just do Christmas the same for all of them, or do the adult children, is it a little different for them? Let me know, because I need some parenting tips of how to navigate elementary and adults in the same Christmas. I'm not sure how to do that. My kids are really spaced apart. Not really by choice, it's just one of those things that happened. And so we have quite the age gap between each of their kiddos. It's nice in some ways because you kind of can focus on one at a time going through different phases of life, but it's hard when you want to do like family activities, because they're so spaced out and their interests are so different that it's hard to, family trips or family activities, it's kind of hard to plan. So you know, we all have our challenges, but okay. I think we got that all done. And we're going to add this piece about 1.5 inches and 1 inch over, let's see, 1.5 inches over. So 1.5, 1.5. This will be your photos again, or journaling. And then we're going to add this black square right here to house that adorable sticker. Then we have our little strips that we need to add. Like trying to decide if that, I think it goes this way. It has a little bit of script, but I don't want to put it upside down. And then our little plaid pattern. Oh, you know what? I did it too low. This needs to go 2 inches up. Sorry about that. So what I love about Close My Heart's glue is it's repositionable. I was looking at the bottom of these. These are 1.5. There we go. All better. Okay, now we can position these guys. So we have our plaid and the script, the green, and the icon. And we have icon, plaid, and script. Okay, so we can go ahead and add these. Oh, it's running away from me. Okay, so this one is about almost to the 11 and 11 on there. So 1 and 1. Oops. There we go. Oh, there we go. And offset that one just a little bit. And this one. And then this one. Okay, and then this one down here is at the 1 and 11, so about 1 inch and 1 inch. And if you want to, you can tuck it in. And then our last one is the script right there. Okay, so now we just have our sticker. The whole reason for the layout right here, Dear Santa Claus. We are going to add 3D foam to the back of this guy. Put a couple strips on the back. Pop it up a little bit. Oh, now I'm out. Let's grab the other one. This one is the skinnier one, but it still works the same. Okay, and just add that guy right there in the center. And then a couple star dots are gonna go down here. And then one up there. Okay, there we go. That is layout number 1. Let me bring this one in. There we go. It's all ready for your photos, or if you're like me, I probably have some that I can put on right now. Okay, so again, this is the Home for Christmas Close My Heart paper collection. If you would like my workshop guide, all you need to do is place an order on my website, or if you are close to my heart, or if you are one of my Close to My Heart VIP customers, you should have this in your inbox. Or if you'd like to, you can purchase just the workshop guide for me if you just want the directions. Okay, so this one is done, and now we're going to scooch on to layout number 2, and I'll see you in just a little bit.